cool is this? First of all, I want to thank my colleagues on the City Council. They've just been fantastic through this process. I've had the opportunity to meet with each and every one of you, and one of the things that I look forward the most is really what Bob touched on, and which is a great point, which is that you have to build a team, and you have to build a council. And to the greatest extent possible, I'm gonna do my best to be somebody that builds consensus and builds something for the future. City staff too, they've just been fantastic, from the city manager all the way on down. I've been on staffs before. I'm trying not to be a tyrant to them, because I know how difficult life can be as a staff member and how many things you're trying to balance. And so I can attest that we have a first-rate staff. 3 months ago, I was we were at the Voters Coalition Forum very early on in the election, but at the time I was virtually an unknown. There were 5 candidates in the race for District 2, and we were looking at really a daunting task of trying to convince so many voters of my viability as a candidate and of our team. And I always felt like I always had a theme with our campaign team, and it was just win. No matter what, don't fall into the distractions. Keep the end goal in sight. And we really pushed hard, and it's a testament to what you can accomplish with a small group of people who really believe. And not for nothing, but rightfully so, a lot of people weren't convinced from the beginning, and we took it upon ourselves to convince them. One person that I want to mention, who really made a big impact on me, who did believe, was Ted Snyder. Many of you will remember him as somebody who's an activist who would come up here and say, I'm Ted Snyder from Tierra Antigua, And when I first came to Whittier and started getting involved, it really stood out to me from his energy, just how much people care, and what an incredible community this is. And Ted made it be known that he wanted to run for city council, and some people knew that I was thinking about it, and he called me up and said he wanted to come over and talk. And I was nervous because we were friends, and you never want to sour a relationship with politics. And so he comes over and he told me, he talked about the numbers, he talked about the importance of the race, but then he said, Henry, I want you to know that if you are the best candidate in this race, I'm going to step aside. And I hope that if you believe that I'm the best candidate, you'll step aside as well. And he was just such a gentleman about it. And the reason I bring it up is because Ted got cancer and passed away just about a year ago. And I remember we were at a restaurant for a political function, and Ian Calderon, our state assemblyman, was talking about Josue's victory. And I remember very clearly Ted, Ted only was around for another month or so after that, but he said, and you're next. And at that moment I thought, how this person has so much confidence in me, and that I don't even have myself. But I took it upon myself I knew that I wasn't ready, and that I needed to get ready. And I want to thank everybody in the room, for or against, but who really put us through our paces and made us really earn this. And you deserve a round of applause and a pat on the back, because you made this campaign. Yeah, please. So when I was in the Marine Corps, there was a dormitory at barracks, and it had 2 entrances, and one side of the entrance had a big banner that said, "You joined us." And they also say that a complaining Marine is a happy Marine, and so whenever you were getting into that angry complaining mode, you thought, that's right, I did join. I was not drafted, I joined, so suck it up. And there was another banner on the other side that I'll never forget, and it said, "It's not about you." And that one really always stuck with me, because that ultimately it was about the group, it was about the unit, it was about the mission. And the same lessons from that experience I bring over to here. It's really not about me. I'm not that special. I really think what we did was tap into something that people were feeling and added a lot of hard work to it. You know, it's really that simple. But my approach to representing you in this city is that it's not about me. It's really about the opportunity we have here. They say, there's a quote, I hope I don't butcher it, but they say, our greatest opportunities are are hidden as insolvable problems. And it's really true. I think the people of Whittier feel in their gut that we're on the precipice of a major, pivotal change in our history, and that there are tons of challenges, but with the right teamwork and with the right vision, we can come out on the other side and be a better city for it. And I really do believe in that. And the other thing, and the last thing I'll say is that, as Mayor Joe alluded to, really people want to see us leading from the front and leading by example. And I don't know it all. My wife may think I act like a know-it-all, but I'm gonna do my best to serve you in a way that you can be proud of, because I'm gonna give it my all. Not just for, both for the residents of District 2 who voted me in, but also for the entire city of Whittier. So thank you very much, and I really look forward to serving as your city councilman.